It's the Weather Xtreme video. It's the morning edition for Friday, August 7th. I'm James Spann. Still the risk of a few showers and storms today, but not as extensive as yesterday, and the more numerous ones will likely come over the southern half of the state. Let's check it out this morning. Water vapor satellite view. That well-defined shortwave is passing a little east of the state. That produced a very wet day yesterday and a stormy day. In fact, this was damage at Troy last night at the Walmart. This happened about 10:15. A possible tornado, very rare in August in our state. Just up the road, up Highway 231, that was damage at a Hibbett Sporting Goods. Weather Service survey teams from Birmingham will be in there today to take a look at this and identify exactly what caused the damage. But that's very impressive. In fact, here's a freeze frame of a video from a person driving down Highway 231. If you look carefully, you can see evidence of a funnel or a tornado there. It will be very interesting to get those survey results back later today. Starting off the day in the 70s, we'll be close to 90 today. Not as cool as yesterday when many folks saw only low and mid-80s because of the clouds and rain. And hot as a firecracker west of the state. Excessive heat warnings in effect for cities like Tulsa and Little Rock. Heat advisories over into the Mississippi Delta. We'll probably have some of those in our state by Sunday and Monday as heat levels rise. Convective outlook today, we have the standard slight risk of severe weather for parts of South Alabama. That would include cities like Monroeville, Andalusia, Thomasville. A marginal risk all the way really up to almost Hamilton and Birmingham and Opelika, with nothing over the Tennessee Valley. They'll be in drier air today. We'll keep an eye on developing storms. We'll take a look at the specifics here in just a second. Tomorrow, a slight risk up north over parts of the Corn Belt, and on day 3, a marginal risk well to the north. Our weekend here looking pretty dry. Rain for the next 5 days, valid through Wednesday morning of next week. Heavier totals down south. And again, as we always say, if you have a beach trip, don't panic. That doesn't mean it's going to be a washout. Sure, you'll have a passing storm from time to time, but we'll say about 6 to 8 hours of sun each day for places like Destin, Panama City, and Gulf Shores. The northern half of the state will see lighter rain amounts. Tropical weather, same story. The Atlantic Basin, very quiet. In the western Pacific, there's that typhoon that's very close to Taiwan. I mean, you can see the island there just to the west of the eye. This thing will be coming in today with winds of maybe 120, 130 miles an hour. This will be a very formidable system. And then it moves into the mainland of China after coming over Taiwan. But it's going to slice right through that island in the next 12 to 18 hours. All right, model fans, here we go. The GFS, this is the 06Z run, valid today at 1 o'clock at 500 millibars. 594 heat rings centered over Dallas-Fort Worth and Oklahoma City. Nice troughing on the East Coast. That's what brought the widespread rain yesterday. And again, we still got a moist air mass, the better dynamic support pushing south and east of here. Here's the high-res the HRRR today at 2 o'clock. And you can see that it's got almost all of the showers and storms south of Interstate 20. Maybe one as far north as Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, but I'd say the better chance would be in places like Utah, Clanton, Alexander City, Auburn, and Point South. And where they form, they could be strong like yesterday, so we'll keep an eye on radar trends. If you're up in the Tennessee Valley, you should be dry today. Huntsville and the Shoals. Tomorrow, I'd say most of North and central Alabama will be just hot and dry with mid-90s. The chance of rain, not zero, but where the storms form, they'll be very isolated. Same thing Sunday. Heat levels creeping up. The GFS for Birmingham printing a high of 100. With the good soil moisture, don't know if we'll do that. The NAM is at 98. I think that's more realistic. And come on, who can feel the difference between 98 and 100? Whatever, it's just going to be hot, mostly dry. Monday of next week, a surface front will be approaching from the north, and that might bring a little increase in the number of scattered showers and storms. And this is Tuesday. This might be the day with the better coverage of them, with that front pushing in from the north, mainly Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, highs in the low to mid-90s. And then Wednesday, evidence the boundary drops to the south, and can fronts push through in August? They can. Doesn't happen a lot. But we'll start trending drier for Wednesday with a better chance of storms over the southern half of the state. And this is Thursday. We should be in a pretty dry air mass. And we note that broad low over North Florida on that boundary. We'll keep an eye on that for any tropical mischief. But again, for us, that would be pretty decent. In fact, the GFS is printing a high of 88, lower humidity, and lows maybe down in the low and mid-60s by the end of next week. This is Friday, August 14th. Nice trough on the east, the heat ridge pushing west. And if that's right, it would be dry and fairly pleasant for the middle part of August. Here's the end of the forecast. This is August the 16th. Little weakness over the Florida Gulf Coast. But again, for us, that looks pretty quiet. Temperatures for the next 15 days coming off the ensembles. And again, we beg to disagree. We don't expect triple-digit heat here Sunday and Monday. We're expecting upper 90s on those days. But we do note that thing drops us down to 63 Thursday and Friday morning of next week. And that'll feel pretty good if that's right. Temperature anomalies August 14th through August 20th. This is suggesting average values here with below average values just to the north. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.